Sway, but yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
and the
Alright.
thing is,
So that means AzureCloud's
play
won
around
with
the
Blood.
world, he
He's got to
doesn't
win
play
with
a
Shadow
follower
now.
to
And
deny
Sway's probably
that
going to run
full
it back with
damage,
Blood
but
here.
because he doesn't play a follower, the corruption leader effect can only hit the phase.
Yeah, I think this is a
and
pretty tough
Blood is
matchup for
drawing all the
Shadow.
cards on turn 10 anyway, so he just got extra damage
I
from
think it's
that.
really hard for Shadow to
That's
make
more than
anything
enough.
stick. There's just so much wipe.
Alright, so one more win, and AzureCloud will be tied for first
Toss.
place in points. And we'll see
Do
which
you
of these
toss
two
an
players
array here?
goes up
No.
to
Okay,
take on
keep it.
Osav. But
I guess, yeah, if you want board clears, you kind of
definitely
need
not
to
over
have an
yet,
array.
especially with these decks. Super consistent decks on all sides.
Yeah, we'll see. Look at
Dang! That is exactly the kind of thing you want to hit on turn 1. Conquering Dreadlord
those
plus
key turn 5s
He Who
for
Once
Shadow.
Rocked.
There's no Sacristan
Give me
or
a
Lovers
burial
just
right.
yet. Well, pretty solid
He definitely
opening
draws
from Sway.
Cloister
There's
Sacristan on 2.
drops.
Guaranteed.
Pressure on 3 is
Here it
great
comes.
card draw, and
Damn it, I tried.
one way that
I tried.
Blood can answer those big shadow boards is with the Nerea, of course.
Okay, Jack
Saw the
Shovel
power
here
of
makes
Nerea,
sense.
Kind of, in the last game.
Yeah, I mean she's still pretty good, right? All
So yeah,
things
Sway's
considered.
game plan is just to
Yeah,
get to
she's
10.
still
AzureCloud's like, I need to
amazing.
overpower
she's
this
still
guy as soon as
amazing.
possible.
AzureCloud has not a single brew right in hand. Sometimes you get these slightly awkward hands with Shadow. I think that
Yeah,
overall
no
is very
burial right kind of
consistent
sucks
with what it does,
considering
which is
his
just
first
making
draw.
make great boards. But you can't have those struggles of like, hey, I
Alright,
play,
trade that in,
like,
get the
8 invocation
Confectioner for the
cards
Ravening
and
Corruption next
drew 4
turn.
or 5 of them.
So the next
Or
turn
you
is...
could draw your burial right and you don't have none
Oh,
of
you
it.
can't do it next turn.
But one
So...
Lover should be enough to get the party started for him.
Yeah, and it's not like the curve
So what?
is playing out terribly here. I mean, it was
Tree...
a Jack Shovel on 2, and then a Helio on 3.
Yeah, Tree
It's like,
Bloodbinder?
that's still pretty solid.
Tree into Bloodbinder here. Yeah. So you play it out this way, so you get the trees up, so that come turn 6, you can play Creeping Madness for 1, get the play point back, and then play Nerea. So normally you would use Bloodbinder on 5 to like go to a turn 6 Nerea, but this is easier and it heals.
Now, Sway is just taking it easy, drawing cards. Has Corruption for the leader effect, Creeping Madness for the turn 6 Nerea activation, the World for the
Yeah, I think
hero.
this is a pretty easy game for Sway.
But yeah, this is one of those. It's not that it's like a bad turn for AzureCloud. It's just less than ideal. Not really doing anything.
He's got, oh man, this sucks. He has so much good stuff. Like turn 5, Miltio, it's going to be awesome. And then turn 6, he's got Fatal Order, but by turn 6, it might be too late.
Maybe it's the turn
Might
to
be a
just
little too late.
Sell the He Who Wants Rocks for board. So it can give you, 3 followers for the rally. But it also means that you can't.
Yeah,
draw
I don't
Rally,
actually
which
don't like
is
He Who Wants
Fatal
Rock.
Order,
He Who Wants Rock here.
Which is why I guess when
Double
actually value him,
Nanzas?
It can feel bad to just play him out for no value when you know he could do so much more.
So what, he's playing double Bonanza here in hopes that there's no IO? Next turn is an evolve turn. I guess it's a check on an IO, because he's okay, I know that you can't Nerea to get a clear, so if you don't have an IO, then I'm all good. But let's be real. When do they never not have IO? When do they never not have IO?
And he does decide to play both of them. This
Wow.
is the best what
Wow,
he can get. I guess
okay.
he's gonna see with a face.
Yeah, if next turn he can get a, if one of these sticks,
Oh,
Interesting.
okay.
if either of these
Very
sticks, then the
Okay, I think
Bear
with
Rights from
this
Miltio are
play,
really
what he's
good.
doing
Like,
is
really good.
He's gonna create a board state where it's likely that one Bonanza will survive.
No IO either,
and
which
if
is
even one of them
nice.
survives, then the Lovers is going to be amazing.
So yeah, so what are you gonna do here? Yeah, so like Lewis was saying, if one of these things sticks, Lovers is awesome because you get the card draw from it. If both of them somehow stick, then you get a full hand, which is awesome, like even better. Yeah, again, going up against Control Blood probably doesn't stick, but if you can at least get one of them, then you're good. And you evolve this guy here because he's the more lucrative target, right? You're like, okay, you can clear a couple things, Sway, but if you can't clear everything, you definitely want to clear this guy. And just let me have the card draw. I'll take the card draw for free. That's a good consolation prize. But on Sway's side, what? This is an easy Ravening Corruption, slap the 2. Actually, I think AzureCloud's Gambit's going to pay off here. So yeah, he can't, there's no IO, so he can't clear everything.
For
So what does he do instead?
Card draw.
Oh, yeah, that does make sense. Although, you could get rid of
Ravening to get rid of one, yeah.
like you would imagine, like, oh, well, I clear the 4-2 and then I evo over 2-2, but in this case, it's actually better to just answer both the Bonanzas.
Right, and there's life gain in the deck. It's not like you're super worried, especially seeing that.
That right there is really smart. Yeah, this is Glow. 100% agree. This is a great read from him. This is a really, really good read. He sniffed it out. He's like, okay, you play 2. Why would you do that? You play 2 and then evolve the zombie. You clearly are trying to direct me in this direction, but your real aim is over here. This is an awesome read. He completely ignores the zombies. Like, you know what? Take your 4 damage. I can heal whatever. This is probably the best play of the game I've seen so far. He calls it out. I was like, you know what? You get nothing. Your hand's already looking really weak. I've got the hand size advantage. I draw like crazy. You really haven't had very impactful early turns. Your late hand's probably kind of bunk. So yeah, why would I let you have more resources? And I stick around.
And it does look like Sway's gonna make that choice.
That's like good shit. Good shit.
Like AzureCloud making
I'm proud of you.
the best of its early game and put in.
That's really good.
And so realizing that him taking 4 damage is not a big deal.
Yeah, it's very tempting to just take out the 4-2, right? Like, I think if you'd have played this guy on ladder, you came up against this scenario, I think 9 out of 10 people would have like, all right, let me just slap the zombie real fast, no problem. Slap the zombie, slap one of the Bonanza Necromancers, keep it moving. But because he knows turn 5 is Miltio, it's typically the Miltio turn, he's like, okay, let me double check here. You got 2 of these bad boys out, gonna try and replenish your hand because you're a scumbag. You evolve the zombie to make me think that that's the issue, but it's not. Good on Sway.
From his perspective, he's
Sway,
like, hey,
you're promoted
the early
again,
game
buddy.
wasn't that great for Shadow, big deal.
I'm making you...
Yeah, leaving them.
What can we
with
make him?
not
Regional
a
manager?
Amazing amount of
Straight up
options.
regional manager now?
Doesn't
You don't...
keep
No.
players left
Put the
over,
man in the
wants to
boardroom.
do anything with them.
Put the man on the board of
Just gonna use
directors.
the Traveler's Rest
That was
deck, and I
definitely
guess
a board of
still
director
from
kind
the
of
AzureCloud's rating.
macro level strategy.
Definitely the lovers. I can't imagine it being anything else.
Yeah, Miltio.
I have been wrong before.
Sync both of those
Lovers it
things,
is.
yeah. Oh, the Farron.
The Wind God, in case he might,
He
roll like a
sinks the
4 and 2.
Farron.
And he does. It's definitely better than double 2.
Because he doesn't want to gamble on the
Does he want to answer the 5-3?
he who
though?
wants
Like,
wrong. That's fine. That's fine.
Here, not being able to evo the lovers makes it kind of awkward, right?
AzureCloud at another crossroads. Do I slap this guy, this 5-3 right here, Ravening Corruption? Do you have to die? Think of the options here. So, turn 6 is coming up from Sway. Turn 6 is the Nerea turn. Typically, that's the turn Nerea comes out. If I'm greedy and I run in this 6 damage, excuse me, this 4 damage, and he plays Nerea, is he incentivized to trade? Yeah. I mean, there's like 15 ways to get to Nerea. He's like, I know Nerea's coming. She has to be. I've been led to believe that with every move you made in the last turn. Do I get greedy and I run this in? Because if I don't, if I run this in, I lose this damage. And as Shadow, honestly, as your Shadow, you kind of need to just go face a little bit, you know? You gotta put some pressure on. It doesn't put him in the range of using Zelganea, so the world's not active. Everything gets a buff here. I'm interested how this plays out.
No great trades otherwise. He can just hold his evos, but
Honestly, I might make a case for evolving Farron. Okay, gonna off the trade here.
But
I don't know. I might have pushed the damage there. Saving the evos is fine.
okay board, and the fact there's no.
Oh wow, that was a really good hit. That was a really good ping. Holy crap.
damage,
So yeah,
that's
Nerea.
been dealt so far
well,
on turn 5, and only 2 cards in hand means
I
that
might have
I
taken
feel
the
like
damage
if I was
there.
control blood in this situation, I'd be pretty happy.
yeah, and there
You just get mopped up by Nea plus Evo Behemoth. Oh yeah, if you Evo the Behemoth, yeah, good point.
Which is gonna be so strong. Again, I really want to go back to turn 5.
I was only thinking of just Nerea running in and then,
Like
okay,
you're
well
saying,
everything that's got more than 2
perspective,
sticks around, but
like this
yeah.
is an easy answer.
Or still gets mopped up, and he doesn't want to take 5 face, so
Now,
fair enough.
Shadow can
Don't
do
get greedy,
more than
kids.
just double dip
That's
on
the
turn
story of
5, so we'll see
last
how
turn.
AzureCloud
Don't get
comes
greedy.
back from this. He does have a short order of
All right, so this is where things I think start to get hard for AzureCloud. It's really tough. Like once narrators are starting to drop, Sway's got a great, like he can't see what's in Sway's hand, but he can see that Sway's hand is wide, right?
One's in hand.
They've got a lot of resources.
Maybe he just
I don't know.
This one god. Slash definitely should be the way to start.
There's another bonanza. All the
wow,
gods,
evolves the Theron here?
I will say one thing that feels awful as Shadow is when you play against the behemoth.
Oh, okay, fair enough. And this is gonna clear him, so he's gonna get the Conquering Dreadlord. Okay, that's fine.
Trade, and then this way he guarantees.
I feel like you only really experience that once you like sit down, like you pause everything. Okay, stop. Hear the lines. Okay, yeah.
At all on Sway so far means that the world is not going to be as valuable. We do see results.
So he spent that evolution point to get a permanent Dreadlord.
Where if anything gets answered for AzureCloud, he goes to 16 Shadows. Means that he gets the Asia.
That's true. Shadows are important here too, because one more Shadow is Asia.
And then a 4/4 anyway, right? So it's a very trending follower.
Ravening evolves here? No.
But one thing that AzureCloud...
No, really?
Not...
Well, he kind of has to, doesn't he? He's at full life, so the world's not active. His hand is pretty much Lunatic Aethers and a Garnet Waltz. He's got... Yeah. This is actually a desperation play.
Sway still at 20 life. Shadow has burst, but not 20 damage burst.
So there's your Lich. You take out the 4/4. Yeah, I like that.
He's going to try and just ping off the 4/1 with the draws. Or maybe not even worry about it and just hold the Aethers for turn 10.
Yeah, I like that. Actually, don't spin the Aethers here. You're not worried about 4 damage. You're going to heal that back from the Aethers anyway.
It's not guaranteed. And he
also, it puts you in the world range.
How the game is going, like, he's okay with that. But by not answering the 4/1, he does leave.
Alright, turn 7. This is a free Dreadlord, right?
Leave the target for the Asia.
Oh, is that too slow? Is Dreadlord too slow here? What are your other options here? So you can push it. You can push 8 damage face, but you probably don't want to. Actually, considering turn 10's coming up, yeah, you probably could. So AzureCloud is getting into dangerous territory. It's almost like the timer's ticking away. He doesn't have much time left before. So he just kills him outright on turn 10. So he can push potentially 8 damage here. Can he push more?
I think personally I kind of would have liked... I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know as great as these players, but I think just from my standpoint,
so Bonanza,
because
He Who Once Rocked. Let me see.
It seems likely,
so yeah, He Who Once Rocked.
7, again, very powerful. You're summoning a 10-drop on turn 7. But the 10-drop has like Storm and War, and then reanimates an 8-drop. It's so much value in one little 2-drop.
So yeah, Bonanza makes him stick as well, so his reanimate doesn't go anywhere. So that 5, you definitely run that shit face. Run that shit face.
There will be a full world activation on the next turn.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Still has 1 evil left over.
So technically, it's only 10 damage, right? Because he's going to play the world next turn, so that means that the 5 damage from He Who Once Rocks is just going to be completely kaput, nullified. The 4 from the Lich and the 4 from Aisha are going to be good, though. Oh, really? Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's such a weird set of little
That's fine.
stuff to what else the card does.
Kind of weird, but
so I'm still, yeah, it's okay. I don't want to deal with 5 damage. And if you have an array and you somehow figure out a way to wipe all this shit, then I don't want to deal with it.
No Evo for Sway.
Yeah, he draws the EO, but no Evos here.
The 5/5, but it only leaves behind an 8-drop, which is.
It only leaves behind an 8-drop, he says. Okay, there's the world. Slap. Vomit out Dreadlord.
Now Waltz is not. Doesn't get the
wow, the pings though, kind of nice. Not bad on the pings.
Drop the bat.
Okay, that's face.
I don't know. I mean.
Well, I think this is
on the board.
Yikes.
Alright, place the bat. No Evos left.
Bat into the evolve. He's gonna hold this 8 damage, potentially 10 damage. Oh, come on.
So now you just hope.
Yeah, you can't do bat
he
plus
might be
walls.
rewarded for that because there is no fatal order for AzureCloud.
Oh, this is bad. Lich is coming up too.
Oh, he does drop fatal order.
My god.
Which it's 7.
It's fatal. Fatal order is what? 5 plus 6, 11, 12, 13. Plus 2 more, 14, 15. He's 2 away from lethal. Can he find the 2 damage? Damn. Dang.
Right, plus 8. Which is not
One
lethal.
short. Ah.
Oh, 1 off lethal. And if the play is not
He could.
lethal, then I guess
Wait. He plays Cloister Sacristan here to evolve Burial Rite, the Curator, I suppose, to run in and destroy Zelganea. Was that really the best play? Potentially, you could also Fatal Order, run He Who Once Rocked into Zelganea, and then have 2 Dreadlords generate 2 Liches? No? Am I crazy? No? For real?
1 off lethal.
I think that would be pretty rough for AzureCloud to deal with. Because you can already tell he left up 8 damage, so you know he's having difficulty dealing with the boards, right? Next turn is turn 9, so it's not turn 10, so you don't die. Because Azure has the option to push 8 damage. I mean, yeah, you can still push 8 damage, right? You can Fatal Order.
And if the play is not lethal, then I guess
having a ward here is
He's still
nice.
getting
A
value
fat
with
one
Bonanza.
at that.
Like that Bonanza, some of the 10 drop.
But if you want
and
a
live
big
to draw
board,
2 cards, which is
Bonanza's pretty
amazing.
nice. Oh, excuse me, Conquering Dreadlord is pretty
good.
nice. Or Fatal Order.
Draw is. Of course, the life gain is going to be nice. Not going to get the full amount, but
Yeah, like
Yeah,
without an
and
Araya, this
the
is pretty
Dreadlord's
tough.
gonna
And I think he's
sell
already
for
used 2
a
Arayas
different
this game.
anyway. Plus the one that he got.
Dreadlord, I gets him
now.
anyway.
So already a pretty resilient board. I think at this point, yeah, he just has to go phase and just hope that.
Knowing that he
enough
does
board
this,
sticks
I
so
think
that
this is also
next
okay.
turn-
Because
he
the
was
that was like the 5th Burial Rite, and he
how
gets
do you
the
possibly
extra
clear this? Or if
Lich,
there's
I guess it's
another
okay.
world,
Well, now this turn he can do Walt World EO evolution.
Yeah,
but the
Walt
EO is
World
not
EO.
reimbursed.
She's not gonna
it really
clear,
doesn't clear
though.
much of anything. It does
Wait.
give him 3 life back though.
oh, that's right.
You could
yeah.
Union Burst EO, run the 7/5 and the 6/6 into each other.
There's the Resolve as well. Hold on, Resolve it costs basically
Run. Yeah, you can clear this.
Oh, they
You
have-
can clear this. Garnet EO, yeah. Garnet.
Trying to think.
Whoa, that sucks.
The Rhea, not.
Okay. Would have
Okay, well now the Evo,
played
the EO
E-
clears one of them, and I guess that's like best case scenario.
Oh, wait a second. That IO had no Union Burst on it? Never mind. Yucks. Yuck.
So with that type of play,
Yuck. Yuck. Live and die by the pings, baby.
Okay, does he want to take the 4 damage of the board? I mean, you definitely want to.
Damn it is right. This is
Yeah, I
pretty
think you're
damn it.
Right. So I don't think there's any way that you don't.
Yeah, so now
He could have had
with,
one Union Burst
oh,
IO.
Wait a second. Another fatal order at the top
That's game.
is
That's-
exactly
That's game. Yeah, that's game.
Is that really double fatal
What
order?
a top deck AzureCloud.
Double He Who Once
That's why
Rocked.
He's the best. Gonna
Check out this
final-
check out this duet.
Wow. And now he's gonna also
Wow.
final in the
Wow.
standings.
Okay. Azure
Great,
God.
Great display of Shadowverse.
Azure God.
Duos